I'm sure there is more than 5 of you in here. Please let me hear you. Let them hear you. Breakout, what's going on? Now we're talking. So, Breakout Underground, you're all probably wondering, hey, we haven't put this on social media. We got an email. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the group of the underground of the die-hard adrenaline fans that come in, week out, show in, show out, that support adrenaline every single time. That is why you are here. That is why we are putting on the show for you guys. So thank you for being here tonight. Now, as you can tell, I ain't got my ring gear on, I'm not fighting fit. This show is all about the up-and-coming talent that adrenaline have to offer. I am fortunate enough to be the lead trainer at APW. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. So I've seen the absolute caliber that is coming out here tonight. But we've got the likes of Nichols is in action tonight. Against one half of the APW Tag Team Champions, Misfortune. I know my boys be square here tonight. I know the late Prince JSA is here tonight. I know the supercharged Valentine is here tonight. I know Mr. Daddy Ooh, Josh Redfield is here tonight. And for the first time in a breakout arena, the loose ledge himself, Adam Brooks. So it is tight in here, it is intimate. There's no members of that pissweak faction CGS here tonight. So I get a night off, which I'm really fortunate about, but I want to make sure that each and every one of you are as loud as you possibly can be. For all of them out the back, let's blow the roof off this place. Let's have an incredible night. Be safe. And if you're floating around the front row, Adam Brooks is on the show. I don't know what he's going to do. Just be careful. So, without further ado, I'm going to pass this on to the lovely Miss Jem Scar. So, my dear, I reckon we get this show underway. What do you think? Do you reckon they're ready? Do you guys think you're ready for this? No, like seriously, do you guys want to see some APW breakout action? I'll pass it to you, let's do this.
Claims wants to go off and try and take my job. What is this?
Sorry.
Alright. Well, let's play pretend and get back into the start thing. So first of all, Adrenaline would like to be inquired, getting nervous and stuffing it up. Let's try that again. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians on the lands on which we gather this evening. We pay our respects to our elders past, present and future. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land. We got that!
APW Breakout Underground, Michael Thompson with you, Adrian Castro alongside me, and Khan Kruger alongside me as well. Hello. How are we all? Beautiful to go. Hey, we're starting things off with the man who's now the new APW World Heavyweight Champion after successfully beating and eliminating AML last. APW Gales alive, Roderick Valentine, who is gone through so much, and glad to see him now carrying the company this way to the future, Adrian.
Roderick Valentine, I've known him for a few years. So I've seen him wrestle, I think, 2 or 3 times in his time. The first time was against James Owen in 2021. Seen him also wrestle against Ryan Rabbit. He's been very impressive all the times I've seen him, and it's very well deserved that he's the current Adrenaline Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
Absolutely, and Khan, it's the first time you're going to see Roddy Valentine in the ring in quite some time back. Good to see him with the world title. Hold that thought.
I think he's got a few words to say. Yeah.
How we doing, APW? So let's not mess around too much. First things first to address. July 1st, APW Love and War. I go against somebody who for 6 months I've been chasing, looking for my revenge on. For 6 months he's been wheedling his way out with chairs, with his best mate Tyson Baxter. Aiden Miller! Love and War, you're coming for my heavyweight championship. I'm coming to take your head. But Aiden's not here tonight. So, I say we have one of Project Valentine's open challenges. If you missed the last show, it's not a championship match. The rules are this: beat me, earn a shot at the title in the future. So I'm opening it up. Who from back there at the APW roster is coming for the Lord of Love? Yeah!
Oh. Could be anyone. Who could this be? Oh my God.
He's being under former champion Josh Redfield. Might be taking Valentine up on his offer there, Carl.
Losing the APW Breakout Championship against Adam Crow back at APW Pandemonium 2.0 in controversial action.
Yeah, absolutely. With what happens, let's just say that a lot of investigations are ongoing regarding Adam Crow and a certain official that he's very close with. So that's all I can say on the matter right now. We might be addressing this stuff later tonight, but at this point in time, we're just keeping it as investigations ongoing as they be. But again, for Redfield, cancelling the baby go one rung up.
It's unfortunate you see how, one bad loss can really derail all your momentum. It's sad because he's an amazing competitor, a great guy, and it's unfortunate.
Exactly. A match like this could actually bring back Josh's momentum back by beating the heavyweight champion, none other than Roderick Valentine. Now let's let Josh Redfield speak.
Hello, everybody. Hello! So, you're throwing out a bit of an open challenge here, I see. Well, and the winner, if I'm correct, gets a shot at the APW World Heavyweight Championship. Roderick, I love you. I don't want your shiny thing. My eyes are set on a different prize currently. As much as it would be cool to be the World Heavyweight Champion, But I haven't won a match since I returned. Not yet, but I plan on changing that tonight. This match to me is just proving that I should still be in this ring. This is where you go, yay, Redfield! So challenge accepted.
So we got Ref Nate Dogg out here, but in saying that, looking forward to seeing what is going to transpire here between Redfield and Valentine. Early going to this one with, again, Redfield. He hasn't won a match since he's returned. He returned after what was a bit of a layoff due to being attacked by Mysterious Allen, which we found out was Adam Crow and his associates before Pandemonium.
Of course it was Adam Crow. Who sat there and went, oh, I wonder who that could be.
Exactly, because Crow was a little bit jealous that Redfield had what 211 would call a shiny thing and he didn't originally.
Well, I think there's a double-edged sword going on here. So Redfield, on one hand, he says he doesn't care about the title here. And he's already looking forward to getting revenge on Crow, but he's in there with the heavyweight champ. It's not a chance that comes up very often.
Roderick Valentine, as I said earlier, he's a very hard-working competitor. He's been wrestling, I believe, for like nearly 7 years from memory. He's had not that much success in his career until he won the APW Heavyweight Championship.
Well, that goes back to the point I said earlier. Momentum can be a funny thing. Redfield had one bad loss and now he's on a losing streak. Roderick gets one really good win and suddenly he's on top of the world.
Roderick Valentine in control of Josh Redfield.
It's good to see in the early going, just Valentine grounding Redfield, who you look at someone like Redfield, who is very fast, very fast-paced on his feet, whereas Roderick Valentine is happy to use more of his ground and pound game.
Exactly. Funny thing is, Josh Redfield is the more experienced wrestler in this match. Josh has been wrestling, I believe, over 10 years.
About 11, 12 years.
Yeah, and Broderick, as I mentioned earlier, has been wrestling for only 7. Oh, roll up 1,
This
2.
could be in here, no.
Again. Oh, reversal, cover, 1, 2.
And this is good from Redfield, trying to feel out Valentine in the early going.
Cover
A quick
after
another cover, and this could be in here now for...
Fall.
And again, you can't keep your eyes off Valentine in the Sidus, who...
That's just a bit of gamesmanship.
Broderick Valentine, in a way, mocking Josh Redfield with his signature beanie. Oh, just throws it to the outside of the ring.
And for Valentine too, he's probably amazed by the fact is that Josh Redfield occasionally loves to wrestle in Udis, as you can see there, Khan.
Well, hey, what works for you works for you.
Exactly.
I've seen people wrestle in bloody... Well, I can't think of anything at the moment, but you see people wrestle in anything, from one-legged pants to bloody tidy whities.
Yeah, exactly. Josh Redfield actually won the APW Breakout title in I think it was a TLC or was it a ladder match?
It was a ladder match against Jordan Sampson, which the Sampson of the Breakout Championship, which...
He nearly held for over a year-ish?
Yeah, 364 days.
Going for the cover.
Only a 1 count there from Ref Nate Dogg. And again, for Redfield, a chance here to, again, prove himself, as he said to Valentine. He's not really interested, as we see a second uppercut here from Redfield. He's not interested in going for the world title. He wants to see if he can still hang with the best. And the best right now is Broderick Valentine. Valentine misses. Chance here now. Oh, great face buster there from Valentine. This could be a quick cover here from Valentine, and Redfield kicks out at 2.
Now, the best strategy for Josh Redfield in this match is continuing going for those really quick strikes, is to get Broderick very tired. Broderick, he's very known for his flying stuff. Redfield is less of a high flyer. He tends to stick to the technical side of wrestling. With Broderick Valentine, he's got to actually take out the legs of Broderick, which is Broderick's biggest source that actually can make sure that Broderick can hit the needs love.
Here we go. Off the middle rope there.
Yeah, I think it was a clothesline.
It was off there from Valentine. Quick cover here from Valentine on Redfield, and Redfield kicks out.
I think another point, you pointed out that he's a high flyer, but think of the venue we're in. It's very difficult, high flyers generally like to use the outside. There's not a lot of outside here.
especially with the fans so close to the ring.
I know. And
Broderick
you
can't
don't-
do that.
You also don't want to upset the fan. They could play a very big part in this.
Exactly.
And you know they love Redfield. There's no...
Oh, who doesn't love Redfield?
I have to admit I'm a massive fan of Redfield.
Oh, Saito suplex.
Here we go, hand up, and Redfield able to counter there. It's
Going
Redfield.
for his head over.
Goes straight for the knees there, Redfield did. And again, that's another thing that Redfield's so patented too is, as you mentioned too, the technical side too, quick cover here from Redfield is his knees. His knees are the most dangerous part of his arsenal, Josh Redfield.
I think that Valentine only just kicked out, but Redfield took his time getting the cover.
No quick cover here from Redfield. This could be it here, no.
They're trying to make him exert energy, trying to wear him down.
Exactly.
And they play quick pins. You're forcing him to kick out. You're not making him stay still. But Redfield took his time on the first pin. Maybe it would have been different.
With suplex here. Trying to go for a fisherman suplex in the end there. Did Redfield another quick cover. And again, these quick covers, it's a good idea to, as you said, Adrian, just try and exert some energy out of Broderick Valentine. Because Valentine, at the end of the day, he's kicking out of those pins, but also he's using a lot of energy to do so too.
Exactly. With the last time I saw Josh Redfield in an APW ring at Pandemonium, he was against a very different opponent, such as Adam Crow. Broderick Valentine, he's known for more being a good guy, and he doesn't cheat. With a beautiful kick to the back of the head and to the front. Gone for the cover.
Well, I think the fans have gotten a little bit under his head. Under his skin, I mean. But yeah, don't forget that Redfield also doesn't want to win. He wants to show that he can win with, in a fashion that shows you that he can, He doesn't want Broderick to just, lay down and give him a win. He wants to make him earn it. He wants to show the world that he's still got it. He's still at the top of his game.
Speaking of knees there, Valentine with a great little knee there to Redfield.
Oh, uppercut. Gone on the top rope. Fireman's carry. Is he going to go for the GTS?
He might be heading for the GTS here. Valentine knows that is one thing that Redfield has been able to put into people's...
Is that a ripcord? I think that was a ripcord uppercut, kind of. Into a German suplex.
The stun Redfield.
Almost back on his feet.
And Valentine probably going for the knee slab. Doesn't do so. Goes to the back and head instead and stuns.
Quickly, not showing that, it's one and done. He's on his feet.
Redfield kicks out to get it too.
Yeah, Broderick's showing that he's not just, relying on one move. He knows that, okay, you didn't hit it. What's next? He's thinking 2 steps ahead.
Oh no, needs love. We've seen Broderick take out Zane Zodiac back at Pandemonium.
He beat Zane Zodiac with this exact move, which catapulted him into momentum for that Rumble at Battle to Survive last month. He's going to try and go for the knee slap, and Redfield read it like a book.
I believe that was a forearm to the face.
It was indeed.
Nothing slows you down quicker than a forearm to the face.
Oh, Redfield, what's he going for? Oh,
Goes straight for the kicks. And again, this is more of an aggressive side of Redfield we're seeing in this match this evening.
Off the ropes.
He'll break out underground. Here we go.
Suplex!
And he calls that the head over heels.
So
Thank you for the... No, thank you.
I believe...
quick cover here. This could be a hit for Redfield. No, and Redfield kicks out of 2.
As you could see, I have my hand on... I have the bell hammer in my hand because we have no idea how fast this match can go.
Don't go calling it too early. You might have the safety screw job situation.
To be fair, I don't really want to get under either of these two men's skins because I've seen what happens. They both can knock people out.
Valentine going to go for the knee slap.
The GTS.
GTS here now for Redfield. Oh, almost.
Forearm. GTS.
Redfield going to go again for the GTS here.
GTS.
Hits it. Oh! What a reversal there from Valentine. And this could be a hit for Redfield. It is. And Broderick Valentine gets the victory.
I think that means Aiden Miller's title shot and Love and War is safe. There's no way Redfield is now not in line for that. But like I said, Redfield, he's focused too much on what he wants to do next.
Exactly. But as we talked about during this match, momentum. This is massive momentum for Broderick Valentine for, I believe the next show is called Love and War.
Yeah.
In I think it's a street fight for that belt against Aiden Miller.
Saturday, July 1st, APW Love and War. It's a hardcore match between Broderick Valentine and Aiden Miller for the APW World Heavyweight Championship, where Valentine wants to finally put his foe that has been underneath his skin for the last 6 to 7 months in Aiden Miller to bed. But Josh Redfield has not lost any admirers tonight, in my personal opinion.
Just going back a moment to the experience levels. This is actually the 5-year anniversary of Breakout number 1, a show which Josh Redfield wrestled the very first match on and won. So momentum can take different views. And that night he also wrestled in the Rumble, eliminating yours truly, unfortunately.
I knew you'd bring that right back up. And Redfield's getting the fans inside the adrenaline zone to potentially shake Broderick Valentine's hand. Come on, Josh.
Come on, Josh.
Come on, Josh.
What the fans want.
It was a great match between two amazing competitors. And now Valentine can steer his eyes forward towards the bleak city St. Aiden Miller, but knowing that there's a thorn in the side. Notice Tyson Baxter, who came back and shot Giggle on APW battles to survive. So Valentine knows that Miller will have a lot of aces up his sleeve come Love and War come.
My biggest question here is, where does Josh Redfield go next? Is he going back after the APW Breakout Championship after Valido and Adam Crow are done? Or can Josh Redfield go after something else? Maybe the tag team title, maybe the Openweight Legacy title that his tag team partner is going after.
Look, I think it's an issue, but 211 wants the shiny thing. I don't know if there's room for Redfield in a shiny thing, in the shiny thing contenders in his future.
Good way to start a show, right? Alrighty, so who's got drinking food in hand, yeah? Yeah, drinking food, good. Alright, what do you say we just keep this rolling, yeah? Short, sweet, just as me. Alrighty, at this time, I would like to welcome to the ring, Luke Reznor!
And here comes Luke Reznor, who, again, has not lost any admirers in the last, ever since he actually debuted. So for those who don't know, Luke Reznor has come so close on so many occasions on winning championships. He almost won the Legacy Openweight Championship. Granted, he got screwed over by his former friend Som, who joined Conflict Axiom. He also recently just competed for the Future Wrestling Australia Junior Championship in a losing effort to against Kid Valiant and Ace Shack and APW Battle to Survive. So Luke Reznor, come through the Adrenaline Academy, he's going places.
Exactly. I've seen Luke Reznor wrestle, I believe, twice. I've seen him wrestle at APW Pandemonium against Aiden Miller.
Yep.
And the second time was actually at a show that me and you were both at. We saw him wrestle against A-Shack and Xavier Black.
That's right.
Again, with a losing effort. Has Reznor even capped up a actual win yet?
I've been here for a while. The last time I was here, I almost became the Legacy Openweight Champion. But, to my surprise, my best friend Som, he turned on me. And what's worse, he joined Conflict Axiom. I've had enough of that group. And Som, I want an explanation. Hell, I want a match. So, Som, come on out. Fight me.
Yes,
Who do we got?
Reznor.
Ooh, calling out Som. That's a.
Oh no. Sorry for my language, but I hate this guy. I hate him so much.
Well, there's a comment you don't want to point out. I'll get to it in a moment. I just want to scowl at him. I'm not a fan. Look at that grin on his face.
At least one thing, though, his entrance has lasted longer than him in the Rumble at Back at Battle to Survive, which lasted only 15 seconds.
You know what? That was 15 seconds too much.
And though, as my other broadcast colleague, Pro Hockey, did say, James Marshall was his quote-unquote odds-on favourite to win the Rumble and lasted nothing but 15 seconds.
I was actually watching Battle to Survive yesterday, and I absolutely enjoyed seeing Marshall get eliminated in 15 seconds. I believe he is one of the people in APW that have been eliminated so quickly in Rumble matches. I believe the last one would have been maybe TM Phoenix.
I believe that
Back in 2019 at the second anniversary show.
That is a fantastic memory.
Oh, like, I watched too much wrestling. Marshall's a worker!
Marshall's a waker! Marshall's a waker! Marshall's a waker!
Alright, that's enough, you idiots. You're surprised to see me, Reznor? I'd be pretty surprised. Unfortunately for you, the wretched Prince Song is not here tonight. What? He's doing community service. That's what pops it, really? Jesus. Right, my point is, now, I know I've been taking some time off. It's been a bit since I've had a match. But that ain't shit for you. You've never won a match in your entire career. I'm a former champion. So, I've shut up and here. Anyway, I feel like I've still got this. I've beaten you once before, and I'm gonna beat you again. So, hey Jen, what do you reckon? Let's make this official. Let's have a match. Do we have a ref? Do you want that? You can see me kick Luke Reznor's ass. Exactly.
Let's hope he can last 15 seconds longer than what he did in the Rumble. Back in Battle to Survive.
Is it really that easy to get a match made these days? Like, I think...
Yeah,
See, a lot has changed. See, a lot has changed since I handed over the reins to the fabulous Gemstone as Breakout GM.
To be fair, I was very happy that you handed over the reins of Breakout to Gemstone, but the inmates are running the asylum, basically. Anyone can get a match at this point. Give some law and order.
Well, Reznor doesn't get Son, instead he gets Marshall, who actually faced I think Marshall trying to put it through went through everything that I want to talk about.
Well, I was going to
he
say
faced him in Reznor's debut.
Absolutely, he did it. And it was the match of the night contender too for mine, the match between Reznor and James Marshall.
But the problem is that you touched on, and even Reznor himself touched on, he's almost won. He's almost won. He's almost won. Eventually, it's got to break someone's spirit.
It is indeed. And also, guys, just so you know, Marshall's just lasted already longer in this match than he did in the Rumble back in Battles to Survive. Can we just put it out there?
That's a great effort.
Can we just put it out there for Marshall has lasted a lot longer.
Beautiful sidelock head takeover by Luke Reznor. Luke, this is a very different pace from the last match they had.
Quick cover here. That's smart there from Marshall, as I hate to say that.
Near fall. So basically their last match, it was, from memory, it was a very Marshall dominant match.
Yeah.
Marshall picked up the victory. I think it was by the JTF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically a rookie against an adult. It's yes, they're both adult, but it was a rookie against. I don't want to call Marshall a veteran, but he was also on the very first breakout show.
He's
been around for
a well-versed individual.
The first breakout show wasn't his first rodeo either. He'd been around for a handful of years before that. He's experienced, and he finally broke that duck of winning the tag titles. CA.
Did it? Someone order some chops?
Oh, that knife edge chop is just something else.
Feeling like some chop suey.
And Marshall now going to try and go for another one. That's the second.
To be fair, as much as I hate Marshall, but his chops are very, very beautiful. I love them.
Can he go for a treble? No. Looks like it's Reznor's turn to go after Marshall.
Look, I think you're the very first person to use the word beautiful in relation to Marshall.
That's actually very accurate.
Here's Reznor now, just a flurry of slaps and chops straight into the chest area of James Marshall.
Speaking of chest areas, Reznor is already beat red.
Irish whip off the ropes. And what is he going to go for?
Right to the knee, chopping down.
Off the ropes.
The baseball slam was really good there.
No.
Missed on that one. Upwards here for sidewalk slam.
Sidewalk slam.
Very nasty side for the
Cover.
Marshall into a cover here. This could be it. No.
What a near fall there.
See, something you take from this match as opposed to the last one. Marshall isn't wasting time with his cover. He wants in, he wants out. He doesn't care.
Because he knows he got embarrassed at Battle to Survive. That's the thing for him. He's got a point to prove.
But he's beaten Luke before. He doesn't need to have a classic. He doesn't need to show off how good he is. All he has to do is win.
So referee Darcy checking up on Luke Reznor. One of the things that we really try to hammer in at Adrenaline Pro Wrestling is that how gassed you can get from these sort of maneuvers. Like, easily pass out. Reznor breaking out of it.
Did really well
Strike.
there.
Reznor.
Reznor.
Cover.
Really good there from Reznor to get the sling blade down, and for Marshall gets his shoulder up at the counter too. But again, Marshall decided to take a little bit of time off. Granted, it was like a month in the bed, but still, he's
Any time off can be disastrous. You know, if you have, you know, it's professional sports. It's you take 5 minutes, you take a week off, and you know, if you're not, you know, staying active, your body just gives you the middle finger and goes no.
thankfully for James Marshall at other shows across the country, he's been staying really active. He's become sort of like Conflict Axiom's resident mouthpiece in a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say the only running that he does is of his mouth.
Yeah, which he doesn't do, which he needs to stop doing because.
Oh, this is new territory for
gonna
Luke
be here for-
Reznor. Suicide dive, no.
So
Marshall moved out of the way.
it was smart there from Reznor, trying to go for the tope suicida.
But one of Marshall's big things that sucks about it right now is that he's keeping his back faced to Luke Reznor so that, you know, he doesn't see him. He's underestimating him.
It's a mark of disrespect.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, come on.
Straight off our table.
Thanks, Luke.
Being this close to the action, I was in the ring myself.
Wasn't expecting that there from.
Here we go. Things flying everywhere. I'm sorry.
There was a lot of expensive equipment on this table, if I do say so myself. So I was going to definitely charge Marshall his fee for the night. And more so,
Stop him from chopping you.
My God.
if he broke any of this stuff.
Back in the ring.
As Marshall gets rolled back into the ring there by Reznor. Reznor now about to go up top here. And this could be proving pivotal here from Reznor, who's trying to look for his first win here at APW. And Marshall just says, no, thank you. We're not going to make that a reality tonight, that's for sure.
From what we've seen so far in this match, Marshall is very much underestimating Reznor because he's already beaten him before. Marshall, it's got him in a fireman's carry.
But it's for but for Marshall in particular too, as we see. Oh, shit!
Yes.
Almost like Marshall's version of a GTS there. Quick cover here. This could be it here. And quick cover here. Reznor kicks out at two, but
Might have had him, but there was an issue. He originally had his head under the ropes.
But the one thing though with Marshall is that the last time Marshall took on Reznor, it was Reznor's first match. Marshall's got to realise that Reznor has fought a lot of well-versed, well-experienced opponents since then. Aidan Miller, Chris Law, Rochelle Rowe, just to name a few. Like, he's been in the ring with champions. Kid Valiant. He's been in the ring with champions the last 4 to 6 months.
Even Chris Law. He nearly had Chris Law beat.
Yeah.
Without Som being there, we would have a new APW Openweight Legacy champion.
Oh, here we go.
It's could have. It should have.
Reznor almost got it done.
What's he going to go for?
Might be a scoop slam
Reversal
there.
after reversal.
Marshall almost into the thing. Oh, standing drop kick. Beautiful standing drop kick there by Reznor. This could be it here. Marshall down. Reznor into the quick cover here on Marshall. And Reznor wins.
Reznor's very first win.
I did not see that coming. Luke Reznor picking up his first ever win here in, I think, his whole career. Which is amazing.
Luke Reznor, who's come up short with honourable losses in the last 6 months, has finally broken. He's broken the voodoo. The monkey's off the back now for Luke Reznor.
What a man to do it against. The man who beat you in your debut. You just win that man. Take a bow, Luke Reznor.
underestimating Nick Reznor in this match. Sure, Marshall's already beaten him, but now the actual score between these two wrestlers is tied, even 1-1.
I don't want to take anything away from Luke Reznor, but we've got to point out that it also was Marshall's first match in a while. How much do you think played into that? He was cocky, he took it easy. Did he just underestimate him and, kind of think, I haven't been back in a while, it's an easy opponent, an easy win? How much do you think that played into it?
100%, and I think for Marshall in particular too, he didn't realise how much Luke Reznor had grown that time.
So do you think if we had the time to prepare, we'd have a different result?
Potentially.
Wise words, Jim.
Unbiased general manager and a professional. You didn't hear that? Fix it in post. Alright. So who wants to watch some trios action? Yeah!
So this trios match, I believe it's between...
It is a great trios match happening, and
so this match is between the Banana Square. Oh God, not these guys.
so it is Beast.
Banana Boys versus the Grey. We've seen Manos here at APW before.
Use his full title, please.
The Overlord Manos. We've seen him here before. Again, he's lost twice. He's lost last time he wrestled here. He lost to Mitchell Wright, and the time before that, he lost against Zane Zodiac. His win-loss record isn't great, and now we have another factor that's come into this with his cronies, Mason Stoneheart and the Poison Bullet, Hugh Sands.
But it's simple. They were singles matches. What's he done around Victoria since then? He's recruited. He's got some backup. He's got some friends.
And for Mason Stoneheart in particular too, like he's not a stranger to these walls and adrenaline. He's wrestled under a different moniker years ago here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling when he was, coming up as a plucky understart, and now he's joined Manos and he's joined and become a member of the Grey.
He's an entirely different person.
It's exactly the two men that he's accompanied with. They've been around the scene for a few years. We've got Mason Stoneheart, who has been wrestling for, I believe, on and off for 5 years.
That's been roughly 5 years. I remember him in the very early.
And
when you go back to how he used to be. Yeah,
I believe for 4 years, I think. We're about to get lit, ladies and gentlemen.
And here we go.
It's party time.
APW fans, it's time to get lit.
Here comes JSA, the Lit Prince.
Michael, if you asked him where we can get a pair of those glasses each, I think the commentary next time, if there's a next time, I haven't decided. Do you reckon we can get a pair?
I would love to get a pair of those.
We've actually seen JSA in trios action before with B Squared. They defeated Conflict Axiom at the APW Pandemonium pre-show.
So we've got some pedigree working together.
And here come the man who's been tearing APW up, and there's some. Here comes LD Shirt. Here comes BJ Red. And again, as alluded to earlier,
B Squared, they've been wrestling, I believe, since December of their debut. They've only had, from memory, one victory here in wrestling in their whole career so far. They defeated, as I mentioned earlier, in a trios match at APW Pandemonium 2.0 against former tag team champions Conflict Axiom. How are they going to fare against a group like the Grey? They've been around longer. They've been a group since, I believe, the start of 2021.
so for JSA and B Squared, again, undefeated in trios action, as you mentioned, but for B Squared, they've come so close. They took on Influential Fortune, APW House Party in this exact building. They came up very, very short on that occasion, but again, all eyes are on the tag team division, which seems to grow by the minutes, which is really good to see.
Exactly, as we mentioned earlier, momentum. Teams like B Squared, Hugh and Mason, they can get future shots at Influential Fortune for those tag team titles.
It'll be JSA versus the Overlord Manos to start things off. And
Nothing fancy. Just a kick to the gut.
We have the Overlord Manos. He actually, I believe he's been about like a 10, 15-year pro.
he's a very scary individual too, Manos.
He's been around longer than I've been watching the local scene. I know that much.
I was right to the eyes there of JSA, so completely just averting the eyes of the lip prints is Manos. And this is the grace. This is how they roll normally. This is how they like to do their business. And again, very unpredictable, this team. We know exactly what they've been able to do in other promotions across Victoria. They've run roughshod over a few promotions in particular too. As the JSA with a fisherman suplex.
Beautiful maneuver there.
Running roughshod is an understatement. They've been banned from certain companies.
The poison bullet now, Hughes Sands is legal, and I believe...
It's Big Smoke.
It's King Smoke,
King Smoke. PJ Reds.
Yeah, I keep getting them confused.
So King Smoke, PJ Red in the ring now.
Confused. They're so different.
Oh no, I'm getting their nicknames confused, to be fair. So King Smoke, PJ Red.
Beautiful drop kick there from... Able to get a ground there, Hughes Sands. And that is the athleticism there of PJ Red.
So PJ Red and LDZ and John Stop Action actually trained at the Adrenaline Pro Wrestling Academy.
Yes, they do.
They're born from the academy, so compared to people like the Grey, they've trained at different places. Is that experience factor and the knowledge that the Grey have gonna really give them very much of an advantage against this trio's team?
Yes. Look at even if they were unknowns, the Overlord Manos is a veteran. There's probably no one in this building tonight who's never
Super kick.
You're saying?
So the Overlord Manos.
Step up into Guri there from LDZ. Hold that thought for a minute there, Carter's. LDZ starting to get himself back into this one as PJ Red takes out back into this one, and adding insult to injury is LDZ alongside PJ Red. JSA's now going to be in too. And this is what we call the Banana Boys in full effect here. All three men getting themselves a bite of the Mason Stoneheart cherry right now. Natural selection over the top there from JSA. And this is just a pure teamwork. And I mentioned this to Bo as well. I would love to see trios belts, which we might maybe bring to APW in the future.
Don't
because
tease it if you can't give it.
Oh, there we go.
Ref was distracted by man. See, there's the experience.
Sorry, as I was saying earlier, so what I was going to say earlier was when all three of those competitors were tagging in and out, they had at least someone to check on their other opponent in the corner to see if they don't move while they mock their opponents, such as Mason Stoneheart. Oh, beautiful lariat there.
That's the issue when you're facing someone as strong as Stoneheart. It's you lose your momentum for a split second. He hits you with a fucking lariat like that.
And Mason Stoneheart too is also got a black belt in karate too, so he's very, very prone for the martial arts.
I did not know that.
Degree too is Mason Stoneheart.
Like I said, they're very experienced and they're sitting under the learning tree of the Overlord Manos. That's no small advantage. That is a huge advantage.
So going for the cover here.
Sands into this quick cover and kicked out there in the end by PJ Red.
When you go to this trio's team of JSA and B Squared, JSA is the veteran, and okay, he's been training a lot longer than it feels because unfortunately COVID ruined his debut multiple occasions, but it's still nothing compared to the Overlord Manos. Overlord Manos, you can put every single member in the ring at their time up, they've still got nothing compared to him.
To think that JSA is not only a really good wrestler and an all-round good guy, but also I like to add insult injury to both sometimes on commentary and say he was actually a pretty lit colour commentator when I commentated with him at House Party.
Love the pun. So the biggest difference between these two teams is experience. As I said earlier, seeing that someone like Manos, the Overlord himself, he has been in, I believe, a few tag teams over his whole career. He's won a few tag team titles through different promotions. He's going to give his knowledge to his boys, such as Mason Stoneheart and Hugh Sands, with a beautiful DDT there, onto the King Smoke, PJ Red, onto the cover. So,
I think you've been lacking a little on the respect when it comes to Mason Stoneheart. It's the harbinger of chaos, Mason Stoneheart. I think they had to put it out there before he comes to my head. They're a very scary trio.
Yeah.
There, you can come for my boss, Jem. And Tom.
King Smoke in a bit of trouble here. Quick Larry in the corner.
One game's going in the opposite direction. We saw that from the team of B-Squared and James.
Oh, what a beautiful suplex.
That's just the mass. That's what you call the strength of Mason Stoneheart in a nutshell there. But not enough to put down King Smoke in that instance there.
So Mason Stoneheart, the harbinger of chaos himself, is striking PJ Red, which is very great. It's a great idea. Don't brag to your opponents. Don't taunt them. You're going to lose the distraction. You're going to lose, like, the game plan that you have.
And the game plan seems to be very simple.
Just beat the hell out of them.
Not beat the hell out of them. Beat the hell out of him. Beat the hell out of PJ Red.
And Carl, I want to point your attention here really quickly after this. Move here. Beautiful double team maneuver there from both Sands and Stoneheart. But if you read correctly, Mason Stoneheart's first match in APW was against Matty Wilds. You saw how much he was still learning from that point in time. Wait, how impressive are you knowing that Mason Stoneheart has grown since then?
I mean, you talk about him growing. He was a powerhouse back then. It was, I think what they call it, not hidden power is the word I'm looking for there. It's undervalued power. You look at him and you think, okay, he's a big boy, he's going to be strong, but the actual power that he brought to his early matches, including that match we just spoke about, that was insane, and he's only gotten better. He knows how to harness that power now. Exactly. I think being under the tree of the Overlord Manos, the learning tree of Overlord Manos, he's learned how to focus it. And, it's as simple as that. You can have all the power in the world. If you don't know how to focus it, you're just another big guy. Now he's the harbinger of chaos, Mason Stoneheart. And I don't think we've spoken enough about Hugh Sands here either.
The Poison Bullet Hugh Sands.
Now I'm not using full titles.
I don't know much about Hugh Sands, except that he's been wrestling, I believe, for like 4 or 5 years-ish. As you can see in the ring currently, Mason Stoneheart making the tag to the Poison Bullet Hugh Sands.
And again, cutting that ring in half too to make sure the King Smoke doesn't go anywhere near the Banana Boys on the other side.
One thing you want to point out, you watch a lot of local shows, but you don't know much about Hugh Sands. That goes to show that B-Squared and JSF probably don't know too much about him either. He's an unknown. He's unpredictable. He's the wild card in this match.
From memory, I believe the Grey, this is actually their first ever trios match as a trio from them evolving back in 2021. The advantage in trios action goes to the Banana Boys, but experience overall in wrestling has to go to the Grey. They have the wise man himself, the Overlord Manos.
Oh, there's a great maneuver there.
That was a neck breaker and back trap, I think.
Back suplex?
Yeah, back suplex. Yeah.
Stoneheart into the cover. It was a great maneuver no matter what it was. There from the Grey. Almost kept King Smoke down for the counts. Look at the eyes of King Smoke. Just straight. He was just absolutely stunned knowing what they're going into.
I believe.
Mason Stoneheart. Unsure if the ref knows how to count to 3, but we've seen through earlier in the night that the refs here, they're fairly well trained.
Stoneheart being dragging up King Smoke. King Smoke with a great jawbreaker. Just a stun.
Stoneheart falling back into...
And this could be a chance here now. And Hugh Sands says no. And again, this might be a chance here for King Smoke. He's just got to make one more.
Still insecurity.
Here we go. LTC's now in the ring. And here
Undeniable.
Straight knee.
Strike.
And Manos is going to get, he's going to come in here. Drop. Hits it down.
Beautiful.
And Manos had no idea what was coming to him.
But he wasn't the legal man. If he was, who knows how this match would have gone.
Oh, here we go. LDZ trying to set up Hugh Sands.
Locking that head into the top turnbuckle.
Oh, in stereo.
Beautiful kick to the head.
Straight in stereo there from LDZ. And this could be it here now. No.
Very lucky. It wasn't just a beautiful kick to the face. It was also an awkward landing.
So all three members of the Banana Boys are in the ring. I think that's their tag name. Kind of. Wow!
B squared right in the face of JSA.
As you say, a loss in communication. As I said earlier, the experience between these teams.
Look, at the end of the day, like it's experience in general. It doesn't have to be experience teaming together. It's just experience.
Beautiful code breaker there.
I forgot what that move's called.
Facebuster there from King Smoke. And now B Squared are starting to feel everything here. They're putting themselves in motion.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh no. LDZ going to the top rope. This is B Squared's best place to be right now. This is what they're most known for doing.
LDZ and PJ Red.
Slots on one.
What a move there from LDZ. And this could be it here. And Hugh Sands has been wrapped up. And the B Squared and JSA get the victory. My God. What an incredible maneuver. And yet, they're now 2-0 in trios action. Oh, JSA not happy with the super kick that he copped. Men defences. As I was saying, JSA and B Squared are now 2-0 in trios action here at APW after their first win at Pandemonium and now a big win tonight here at APW Breakout Underground.
To be fair, this match elevates B Squared up tag team ranked and JSA up the singles ranked. A win matters here at APW. I believe they can up JSA's ranking to eventually get a shot at the breakout title. Can eventually get B Squared a shot at the tag team title. Sure, they've lost to Influential Fortune before, but who knows? They might have a bigger game plan.
Losing to the champions isn't a bad thing. The champions are the champions because they're at the top. If you're going to lose to anyone, lose to the top.
And I know that Misfortune and Skylar Cruz will be watching the tag division quite closely here at APW.
From memory, we'll be seeing one half of the tag champs later tonight.
Absolute happen, mate. Don't hold it against them. Alright, so once again I'd like to say a huge thank you to our sponsors for the 5th anniversary of Breakout! Now what I would suggest is get yourself a beer or an alcoholic beer because this next match is going to be a banger. Who's ready? I said who's ready? This next match is a single match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Last show at APW, was it Battle to Survive? Yep, Battle to Survive. Adam Brooks made his presence known during the Adrenaline Rumble and says that he wants to beat every single member of Conflict Axiom in order to get a shot at the Open Weight Legacy Championship.
And from Nate Nitro.
Marshall back out here.
And from Nate Nitro.
I thought we'd seen the last of his ugly mug.
Adam Brooks basically said that Nate Nitro was the first man he was going to go after. So for Nate Nitro in particular, this is a big match. For Nate Nitro knowing the extremities of what he's about to walk himself into.
Of course he's going for Nitro first. Well, Nitro is the one who cost him the Openweight Legacy title against Chris Law.
He did. And now we wait for a man that he's been wanting to get his hands on the boss of NOS since Battle to Survive.
And his opponent... He's actually been in APW for a few years now. His first ever match at APW was against the heavyweight champion at the time, the Blick City Saint, Aiden Miller, in a losing effort. The second time, actually that wasn't his first time here.
However, this is the breakout debut for the loose leech, Adam Brooks. Hey guys, something tells me that this Adam Brooks guy, I think he's got a bright future in this company, in this industry. What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon he can go places.
Yeah, I mean he's got the look, he's got the physique, he's got the gimmick. I think he can go places. Like he looks like he's going to be a star one day.
I reckon he's already a legend.
One of the facts that I'd like to mention is that Chris Law, the Openweight Legacy Champion, is one of Adam Brooks' trainers from when he first started. Him, Buddy Matthews, the current AEW, one-third of the AEW Trios Tag Team Champions.
You got there eventually.
Yeah, I don't watch much AEW. Oh, not this dude. I don't like it. I don't like James.
Brooksy, again, is a man who, as he said, he's been part of APW for many years now, almost since the beginning of APW. The one thing that's eluded the loose leech in his time here in APW has been championship gold. He's won championship gold all across the country and around the world too. But
he's recently just gotten back from the American tour.
One fact I'd like to bring up is that Adam Brooks' win-loss record at APW, he's only won one match. All the other matches he's had, he's lost.
Which match was that he won?
He beat Zane Zodiac in his first ever match here at APW.
Well, there you go. That's no small name.
So other matches that he's lost against. Other people he's lost against was, I think, Aiden Miller, Xavier Black, Aiden Miller, and
Chris Law recently.
Chris Law, Taylor,
Aiden Miller. Oh yeah, I already said it.
But look, that's a who's who of the best APW has to offer.
Absolutely, and
look, I think we're talking. I can talk about Brooksy all day, but I don't think we're talking enough about Nitro.
Nate Nitro, he was one third of the former APW tag team champions.
Brooksy with an aggressive boot straight into the heads.
If it continues like this, we might not be talking about it for much longer.
Yeah, and Nate Nitro, I need to say unbiased, but Nitro deserves everything he gets right now. Brooksy knows exactly what he wants, and yes, granted, Chris Law is defending the APW Legacy Openweight Championship against Mad Dog at APW Love and War on Saturday, July 1st. But in particular, Brooksy has his eyes set on every member of Conflict Axiom. And Nitro, unfortunately, is going to be the first bullet that Adam Brooks is going to get rid of once and for all. He's got 3 more men to get through.
Oh, beautiful strike.
Wow.
Fun fact about Nate Nitro, he made his pro wrestling debut back in 2020, from memory, in the APW Breakout Championship Battle Royal. This was crowned the new Breakout Champion. Chris Law did win that match. Then Mike Chaos actually won the belts after. But Nate Nitro, he made a massive impact from that debut onwards, joining Conflict Axiom. And
well, he didn't join Conflict Axiom straight away. It's like a rite of passage for Conflict Axiom. Turn on your best friend.
Oh no, Marshall gets involved. Go on, Brooksy, give it to Marshall. Oh my goodness.
You do have a good point there. 2 of the 5 members of Conflict Axiom have actually turned on previous tag team partners to join the group.
So Nitro turned on Jake Neo.
We talk about Law being the top of the pecking order when it comes to Conflict Axiom, but the mastermind behind it is Marshall.
Yeah.
He's the one, and I I have a saying I like to say when it comes to Marshall. If there's an ass he can't kick, he's going to kiss it.
Absolutely, and he's kissing Chris Law's ass right now.
He's been kissing Chris Law's ass for years, to be fair.
He has indeed.
He's been kissing his ass long before
Nitro.
he even started.
That looks very awkward.
And he's speaking about experienced chops.
Adam Brooks, known for his chops.
This is Brooksy in his element right now, and Nitro is just getting a lesson. And you don't mess with the loose sledge, Adam Brooks.
That first chop was and that one. They were A5 Wagyu level chops.
Brooksy,
I'm sorry, but they've come from around the world.
Brooksy has just absolutely tearing Nitro to shreds right now.
Adam Brooks is just destroying Nate Nitro right now.
I'm shocked that Nitro's still in this match. Actually, I think if he wanted to finish it, he could. He's got all the experience in the world wrestling everyone that you can name.
But with Adam Brooks right now, he's picturing a Nate Nitro is Chris Law, and he's sending a message to Chris Law going, this is what I'm going to do to you before I take the APW Legacy Openweight Championship, granted if he can retain against Mad Dog in a few weeks' time.
To be fair, this is Nate Nitro's biggest match of his whole career. So
Look at the redness on Nitro's chest, by the way. Look at the welts on his chest.
He might want to get a signature after.
yeah, that'd actually be kind of funny, I'm not going to lie.
Like, the middle part of his...
Maybe during intermission you can go and have a word and see if...
Marshall's on the apron. What is he doing? Nate, come on.
And Brooksy goes straight up. But Nitro, like, he's also got blood coming from his chest too. That's how hard Brooksy's hit his chest there tonight.
I've only seen that a handful of times in my life, and this is...
Nitro bruises easily.
I don't know if he bruises easily or Brooksy just hits hard.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, a bit of both. Adam Brooks...
Brooksy now, straight up on the knee, straight to the back of the head of Nitro.
From memory, Adam Brooks has been wrestling for what? Over 10, 15, 12 years-ish?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a very long time.
I believe he started long before many years.
Come on, Marshall!
I think it'll be about 15 years or so.
Very nice looking neck breaker.
It's good here. Nitro could get a big win here, no.
Wow, not even a one count. That is right. Adam Brooks is very, very fresh in this match. Nate Nitro, on the other hand, he is the exact opposite of that.
Well, no, don't forget that Marshall's also been a factor. Brooksy's also had to waste his energy dealing with, that wanker.
To be fair, he is a massive wanker.
I know. Like,
I've known him for years.
We all know it. Everyone in this building knows it. And look, he's not even in this match, but we can't stop talking about it. That's how much of a wanker he is.
Brooksy now on the receiving end of Nitro, courtesy of a Marshall back end. So Nitro going to use the big boot to his advantage, does so beautifully, stuns Brooksy in the corner, sweeps it underneath, and this is where Nitro likes to go to work now.
This is very...
Oh, beautiful knee strike to the face.
I believe I've seen Brooksy himself very much use that.
Yeah, it's a bit of infringement there.
I think it's a bit of gamesmanship, and I think even though we haven't seen Chris Law tonight, I think he's very much having an impact on this match. Yes, we know Brooksy sees Law in Nitro, but like I spoke earlier about Manos and sitting under the learning tree. Law knows Brooksy. Law trained Brooksy. He's given you reckon he's given Nitro a few pointers?
And this is where Brooksy's now trying to get back to a vertical
It's a rhetorical
base.
question. Of course he's given him some pointers.
He is.
Yeah.
And you can see it, because without it, I don't think this match would be as competitive as it is.
Welts it all right now on the chest of Nate Nitro. And
that's not taking anything away from Nate Nitro, who is a former tag team champion here.
look at how red that chest is of Nate Nitro. Jeez, I just can't stop staring at his chest. The sort of fact is that it's so red and raw right now. Brooksy is about to give Nitro again a bit of lesson of, you talk about gamesmanship, now it's Brooksy's turn to give Nitro a lesson in gamesmanship.
Well, I think that's something that's very underrated in this game. He beat you in the head before he pinned you.
Nice kitchen sink knee there from Adam Brooks.
One thing that Adam Brooks has been known for his whole career was being a smart ass, being a complete nuisance to every promotion he's wrestled.
But who can you apply those same principles to?
Nate Nitro. He is seeing a mirror image of his young self back when he started out.
The similarities from early Brooksy to Nitro today. sitting under the learning tree of Chris Law. A smart ass, plays head games.
And kisses someone's or veteran's ass.
Not to mention both extremely talented and both at young Brixie. You looked at him back then and you could tell this man was going to be a star.
Exactly.
Nitro, as much as, he gets under my skin, he gets under your skin, he gets under everyone's skin, you know he's going to be a star.
Brooksy now going to try for the double stop. Failed to do so. Nitro able to get out of that one. Quick cover here from Nate Nitro. On to Adam Brooks, and again a big win here for Nitro. As we see a backside there, beautifully executed there from Adam Brooks, and Brooksy unable to get the 3 count there on Nate Nitro. Quick back and forth here between both men.
Bit of an insecurity there. Nate Nitro off the ropes. No! Beautiful forearm by Adam Brooks there.
Brooks caught him.
He just got cocky. You can't.
Cutter! Reversal into a cutter. I think Adam Brooks
Just when I thought it was over because Nitro took him too lightly.
Oh, here we go. Straight there from Brooksy, and Brooksy almost got the job.
As you can see, I have the bell hammer in my hand. This match can go any way.
Nitro has been inches away from victory on 2 occasions, but his cockiness has cost him. And just when I think it's completely cost him the match, he comes back. He has every right to be as cocky as he is.
And think about it this way, guys. No matter the win or loss for Nate Nitro tonight, this is really his coming out party against someone like Adam Brooks.
No, the win does matter because Law's come in. Law would have told him, you have a match against Brooksy. I want you to go out there and win. I want my new protege to beat my old protege. As simple as that.
I think Adam Brooks is about to make Nate Nitro famous.
Asking the question.
Double.
Very nice.
Straight to the back of the head, and Brooksy puts down Nitro for the count.
And that is right. That is 1 down, 4 more to go. Well, actually, 1 down, 3 more to go to Chris Law for Adam Brooks. Who's next? Blake Curtis, James Marshall, or some?
Brooksy told you himself, your counting might have been a bit off.
Yeah, so I think he's counting Chris Law.
Well, I'm counting like 3 people until he gets to Chris Law. So.
And I think Marshall might be the next person. James Marshall is looking into the eyes potentially of the next person that is going to be in the crosshairs of Adam Brooks. And Brooksy will not stop until he gets every single member of Conflict Axiom and his shot at his former trainer in Chris Law in the APW Legacy Openweight Championship. That was as incredible.
We know that Law is his endgame, but can he afford to look past all of Conflict Axiom?
I'm not going to lie.
We've got 3 more men to go through.
I'm not going to lie, guys. As much as we all hate Conflict Axiom, you've got to applaud Nate Nitro there for putting up one hell of a fight against Adam Brooks.
Welcome back to APW Breakout Underground. Michael Thompson, Adrian Cassidy, Khan Kruger with you, and we are being introduced now by one half of the APW Tag Team Champions in Misfortune.
We kick off our second half of the evening with Misfortune versus the Galactic
Ramazan, Nova Nichols.
There we go. I'm used to saying Supernova, so don't blame me for anything.
He's gone old school.
Misfortune in particular, she had a good showing in the Rumble at APW Battle to Survive, but she's about to go inside the ring with an old foe that she's known for a very long time. They've come up and cut their teeth together here at the APW Academy in Nova
You
Nichols.
say they've come up together. You make it sound like they've at least at once been friends. They've never been friendly.
Exactly, you got a good point there. These two have been trading back and forth for the last couple of years in the breakout division. And her opponent, returning at APW Pandemonium 2.0 in a victorious fashion with the Supercharged Toledo in a beautiful tag team action.
It was good to see Nova Nichols return earlier in the year after a 12-month layoff, and for her to come back the way she did in victorious circumstances was really good to see. And again, another person who had a really good showing in the Battle Royal to become a new World Heavyweight Champion was good to see.
It was excellent to see. APW Breakout is a better place when Nova Nichols is around.
APW is just a better place when Nova Nichols is around no matter what.
And while we're here celebrating the 5-year anniversary of Breakout #1, you know who else was on that show?
Nova Nichols.
Exactly, in a Battle Royal, just like you mentioned earlier, or a Royal Rumble, whatever you want to call it.
Now, sitting right in front of us, we have the Adrenaline Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships, or one of the belts. Scally Cruz is unfortunately not here tonight.
I'm sure Nova Nichols is relieved. They can interject each other in each other's matches.
And the old foes just reacquainted themselves for the first time in ring in singles competition in quite some time. And again, these two got to see each other up close and personal in that Battle Royal back at Battle to Survive. But this is the first time in a very long time we've seen these two in singles action against each other.
Well, it's the first time we've seen either of them in singles action for a while.
I believe the last time we saw Nova Nichols in singles action would have been, I'd say, maybe last year, the year before, maybe?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, very much so.
Not to mention, Misfortune has been mainly a tag team competitor recently.
Well, to be fair, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, actually, I just remembered that the last time Nova Nichols was in singles action here at APW, that was actually against Skylar Cruz, I believe, or Misfortune, which would have been after when Influential Fortune actually became a tag team.
So Misfortune putting Nova Nichols in the corner, quick whipped there by Nichols.
Do we know the record between them? Is it even? Are we splitting hairs?
I don't remember from memory, but
I know Misfortune is.
spinning sidewalk slam there from Nichols. This could be it here for Misfortune. No.
I know Misfortune has cheated on several occasions. I don't use that word lightly, but she has blatantly cheated to get some wins over Nova Nichols.
Well, to be fair, Misfortune has done a lot of quote-unquote cheating in the last sort of 12 months or so since forming Influential Fortune.
To be fair, back at Pandemonium 2.0, Skylar Cruz came out first, and then BDE came out. Misfortune came up from behind with a chair hitting both members of Big Dude Energy, which was a massive advantage to win those tag team titles.
I was about to say it's all fair in a Battle Royal, but that wasn't a Battle Royal, that was a tag team match.
Well, it's all fair until the bell actually rings. When the bell rings,
this is why you're not the GM.
Quick cover here.
See, Michael here, he wouldn't take that from anyone. You come up before a match and hit someone with a chair, and that's the grounds for getting awkward.
Misfortune straight into the turnbuckle of Nova Nichols again.
Using the rope for leverage there.
There's almost an eye rake along the ropes.
Underneath. And a slingblade.
Quick cover here from Misfortune, but again...
Not sure if she got all of that.
That's what I was thinking. Took a while for Misfortune to really get as much as she could from that sling blade on Nova Nichols.
But she's come out like a house on fire.
So as we see, again... Oh, good head Great toss there from Nova. That was fantastic to see there as Nichols
It was regaining the momentum.
And Nichols now straight in. Rolls Misfortune. Oh, beautiful.
Showing a bit of speed there.
Great athleticism there from Nova Nichols. It was only a 2 count in the end.
I think these refs tonight have had their counting questioned a lot.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. She's grabbing the belt.
Misfortune
Right in front of us.
going to try and use the belt
The
to her
ref's looking
advantage.
Oh, no. Counters.
Oh, no. Misfortune now with the hairspray, the padded hairspray. What's utilised? Oh, straight in. Misfortune getting out of dodge. Straight away.
Here is your winner by disqualification, Nova Nichols.
So Nova Nichols wins the match, but Misfortune just getting out of dodge.
Get her some water to clean out her eyes.
Misfortune. And Nova straight away goes to Misfortune. It's not over.
I don't think it will ever be over between these two.
You got a good point there.
I think Misfortune's a little bit jealous because let's look at the accolades Nova Nichols has. She was in the very first intergender match in APW. She's the first female breakout star. As well as Misfortune was also in the first all-women's tag match in APW.
She's essentially the first lady of APW.
She is, and I think Misfortune's jealous.
Noted.
I think she's a little bit confused. She has been away for a while.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed.
You'll have to pass that message on to Jem.
Oh, I will definitely do that. Jem will definitely look at that as a match in the future.
I don't think you really have to tell her. She was there.
You have a very good point.
Very, very true.
So, I've just been informed that Nova Nichols stuff's on a rematch. Tomo, we're going to have fun on Monday.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Feel bad for you, buddy.
Don't mind us up here, I'm thirsty. Who knows what we do every show? Door prize! You know the deal with the door prize. We have 2 of them tonight, mystery prizes. You will have a little piece of paper. There's one! If you've got that piece of paper, make your way to the canteen, pick up your prizes. We will do raffle. Who's got their mind up? There's a second one! Oh no, we're doing that next. Later. Patience is a virtue.
Look at me, shakes!
You always can do it sometimes. Okay. There is one more. There is one more in the Sunday scene. Little piece of paper, one more, let's go. Gracious. All right. With that, who wants some more action? Yeah. I said who wants some more action? All right. This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
So the next match that we've got tonight, what is it?
It's Blake Curtis versus Inmate 211.
Thank you for saving me there. I cannot read in the dark.
I don't think many people can. It would be a very good gift, very special gift.
That could be my superpower. Okay, so we've got the Battle Lord Blake Curtis.
Speaking of superpowers, if they had a superpower, well, strength.
He's the weapon of conflict action himself, Blake Curtis.
As you can hear from the crowd, they're chanting Big Bold Bitch, which was started by PJ Red back at, I think, Pandemonium-ish.
It was, yes.
Yeah, so, Battle Lord Blake Curtis, former APW Tag Team Champion. He actually has Michael Weaver at APW Love and War.
Not just a former tag team champ, also the current MXW champ.
Good point there. Current MXW Tag Team Championship.
Shout out to our friends.
Yeah, beautiful people. Love a good old country town.
And for Blake Curtis too, he's also in the main event to crown the first ever Legacy Open League champion back last November at Legacy 4.
Now his opponent, he's a very strange wrestler. It's 211, 1/3 of Standardized Paradox. He's also one half of a former APW Tag Team Champions with inmate 47, I think it was. Yeah, it was inmate 47.
And as I mentioned on numerous occasions, my broadcast colleague, Bo Hockey, knows this man very, very well because Bo used to be his advisor in a past life, but now he is flanked by not three, I was going to say 3/3, but 100% of Standardized Paradox, but they're now 2/3 of Standardized Paradox here tonight with Josh Redfield.
As we said earlier, inmate 211, he wants a shiny thing. He wants the APW Openweight Legacy Championship. But inmates, 211's win-loss record hasn't been the greatest over his time since leaving the inmates and going over to Standardized Paradox. I believe it's been about 1 to 2 to 3 wins he's got on his own, but hopefully tonight, 211 can get his big victory against another powerhouse as the Battle Lord Blake Curtis will take on 211.
What should be a very entertaining contest between two men who know Breakout very, very well.
Blake Curtis debuted back in, I think it was Breakout number 5 or 6, I think.
Definitely not that early.
No, it was probably Breakout like 10. No, Breakout 9 or 8. It was either Breakout 9 or 8. So, joining Blake Curtis debuted forming the group that is now known as Conflict Axiom, which at that time it was Caliber, featuring people like James Marshall, Misfortune,
TM Phoenix.
Oh yeah, TM Phoenix, yeah.
It was a very, very big story when that broke. He turned to the dark side. Since game over, since turned his life around. All this is doing is pissing off the Battle Lord, Blake Curtis.
Blake Curtis, known for his power, using his finisher called the Cradle Shock.
He's also looking for gold.
He wants gold. Oh. See, Blake Curtis also wants a shiny thing as well. He wants nothing more than a shiny thing, like 211. Everyone wants a shiny thing. I can't be granting people shiny things week in, week out.
Look, I want a shiny thing. You don't hear me asking for one.
I actually want a shiny thing as well, to be fair. But I'm not talking about a belt. Some gold.
Well, I mean, Blake Curtis does have a shiny thing. He said.
But he wants more shiny things. He wants single
wants a shiny thing a little lower.
Yeah, he wants single shiny things. There's a disrespect there to 211 from the Battle Lord Blake Curtis to start things off.
So, inmate 211, I don't think he means to, but he's playing mind games, but Blake Curtis is just getting angry. He's playing, I don't know whose hands he's playing into. I want to say it's playing into Blake Curtis's hands, but...
I'd like to... Oh, you go?
I was going to say, who knows whose hands he's playing into. But it's going to cause a mistake on someone's half.
So back earlier, when you saw that punch to the head, it did not affect 211 at all. Back when I was talking to 211 during intermission, he said he has a head of steel.
Yes, he does.
I mean, clearly. I don't think a punch by Blake Curtis is any small thing.
But I think this is more affecting him. Him being on the ropes. Blake Curtis using it for pressure.
Pressure, leverage,
same thing.
Hitting all the keywords right there.
Yeah, exactly.
What's next? We're about to hear about what the hardest part of the ring is.
And here we go, 211 about to be ripped here by Blake Curtis.
Ooh, into the corner.
Straight in.
Beautiful splash.
Nice little splash there from Curtis. There over the top there. And Curtis.
Basement drop kick.
Jesus.
That was impressive again. Blake Curtis can do things that big men like him are not supposed to be doing.
Well, look, we talk about how annoying members of Conflict Action are, how they get on your skin, how they're smart asses. Blake Curtis isn't any of that. I mean, yes, he can be annoying by his presence, but It's not someone that's going to sit there and you're going to go, oh, this guy just runs his mouth. He backs every single thing he does up.
Like Curtis, he hasn't had much like singles matches as 211 has. Both of these men are former APW tag team champions. They're more used to tag team wrestling, having someone on the outside of the ring to help them. Josh Redfield is here. But Blake Curtis, he's on his own. He has no member of Conflict Axiom here at ringside.
I think it's a statement of intent. He knows Brooks is going to be gunning for him. He knows that in his future, win or lose here, Brooks is in his future.
Brooks is the next person. Like Curtis will be on the hit list of Adam Brooks down the line somewhere.
But Curtis has to take charge of his own career, his own destiny. Exactly. One way to do it.
That was massive there from Curtis, and this could be a hit for 211. 211 now.
He could have just sent a message to Adam Brooks right there that he is going to take his head with him.
Exactly. Like I said, Blake Curtis, he's out here on his own. He's showing them that, maybe some members of Conflict Axiom perform better than that. Maybe I may be in a team, but I'm also a solo star.
But there's also times where Blake Curtis didn't care about anyone or anything in our Fatal 4 elimination match back in Legacy back in November. There were times where it looked like he was ready to drop his confidant, his mentor in Chris Law on numerous occasions in a match alongside James Zodiac and Jason Crash.
Well, look, you look at Brooksy, for example. Eventually, the protege outgrows the mentor.
Yeah.
Maybe that time's coming up soon.
And it could be that one for Blake Curtis.
Yep.
Blake Curtis, a nice little standing suplex there on 211, but beautiful. Blake Curtis, in particular, he's really come out of his shell since losing the tag titles with James Marshall. He's become a lot more confident in the ring without anyone there. No Marshall, no Law, no Nitro, no Som. He's become a lot more confident inside the ring.
You want to say it's good to see, but it's also scary to see.
Yeah.
This is a man who's dominated top-level guys.
Stretch here.
This might not be the best thing for the crowd are behind 211 by chanting this, but it's just going to make him angry, and an angry Blake Curtis is a scary.
I hate making Blake Curtis angry. There's times when people shouldn't be making Blake Curtis this angry.
He's looked at us a few times, and I've gone to hide behind you. Like,
yeah, I'm going to do the same thing.
You take it, Michael. You've got this.
He's fine. Nice headbutt there, and the head is still going to come into full effect here for 211.
211, he's very good with his head.
Nice back elbow.
Beautiful back elbow. Clothesline. So 211, he's very good with his headbutts.
Here we go. Patty's Spinebuster. And that is Patty in there from 211, similar to Jackson Shepherd. Two members of Standardized Paradox who could deliver an amazing spinebuster like that.
Hey, when you've got a friend who uses the exact same moves as you learn of each other. You think, okay, if I move my foot this way, if I switch my hips a little this way, you learn, you get better. The fact that those two are obviously sharing technique, perfect. He just put down a guy the size of Blake Curtis with a spinebuster.
Yeah.
Like, take that, listen to that for a second. He just put down a guy the size of Blake Curtis with a spinebuster. Oh, going for a full Nelson slam.
Yep. Whereas I've heard it called in America called an uncle slam, to be fair, but to their own.
Getting a little physical there.
211 on the ropes.
I don't think Blake Curtis really.
What the hell? Where did Marshall come from?
James Marshall.
We spent half this match talking about how we finally got away from seeing that wanker.
I wish it was longer.
Oh no, Marsh. Blake Curtis might be getting into
cradle shot.
He's never long enough.
He's gone for the cradle shot.
He's got him in.
And
cradle shot. And the cradle shot connected here from Curtis, and that's it. No one kicks out of the cradle shot.
The quest for shiny things has taken a little bit of a roadblock.
Blake Curtis, the battle lord. Sure, he's sending a message to Adam Brooks, but it says a lot. He could not beat 211 on his own. He needed that wanker, James Marshall, to beat him.
We don't know how the match would have gone if Marshall got it. It wasn't as if Blake Curtis was on the rope.
Very good point there.
Beautiful. Well, you guys excuse me. I've got a few things I need to take care of.
Wait a second. Josh Redfield just came out.
looking after his mate. It's good to see.
That's the thing about Conflict Axiom. When the numbers are not in their favour, they just bloody leave the room.
Yeah, even numbers, no Conflict Axiom. But here's the thing. They've got Brooksy gunning for them, and they've just upset another 3 men. So is it either Brooksy has backup, or Conflict Axiom have just made more enemies?
To 11. He might want some vengeance against none other than Blake Curtis here.
Well, it's like I said, they've just made more enemies. Is there anyone they haven't made an enemy on this roster?
To be fair, in Conflict Axiom's trios record, they are 0-1, I believe? Or they're 1-0, sorry. They're 1-0. They defeated none other than Standardized Paradox back at APW Winter War last year.
Well, they've just reopened a fresh wound, or reopened an old wound.
So let's bring him up to speed a little bit. First of all, referee Emilio has been suspended from action. Last week he instigated the loss of Leo against Adam. Now, Leo has asked for a rematch.
Yep.
Now, as discussed, would you like to take it?
So, after Jam had brought this to light only a few weeks ago, me, Jam, and the APW boards did a little bit of investigating, and we've come to the conclusion of said investigation. We firmly believe that it is right that Polito gets one match, his last opportunity, against Adam Crow. In doing so, we sent a certain contract to both Polito and Mr. Crow, and we're going to have that signed right here tonight for our show, Saturday, July 1st, APW. If you're looking at tickets, they're available right now at Group Watch Tickets.
So let's get this contract signed on the road. Right now, I would like to welcome to the ring, he is the Supercharged Valentine! We're going to give you one last chance. This is the last. Now, I know last show you were rocked by referee Emilio, so it's only fair that we do this. Now, you've received the contract. You've already understood it. Tommy, do you have anything?
Thank you for the understanding in regards to the investigation. We knew that we would have to go through this first before we had to organise things, but it's in the best interest that we make this the last match.
Alright, well, let's...
Last match? One last match? If that's the case...
You gotta kick his ass!
How about I put my mask on the line as well?
robbing people of their rightful opportunity. Breakout hasn't had a proper fighting championship since Jordan Sampson. That's because Redfield got injured, and he couldn't defend it, unfortunately. But it is time we rectify that mistake. It is time that the adrenaline zone gets supercharged.
All right. I'd like to introduce next your APW Breakout Champion, Adam Crow. So, are you going to behave this evening, Amelia? All right. Have you received contracts?
I have received your contract. And I have some thoughts about this contract. Hey, idiot in your seat, try here, open your eyes. Most distracting individual at this show tonight, right there. I have some thoughts about your contract. I printed out a copy on my own, and I revised it with some notes that I feel like can really improve everyone's experience. What do you guys think? So I want you to read over this. Yeah, so that's an APW Breakout Champion, that's me. Yeah, the challenger. I love the space back because I don't believe in here, I'm supposed to be there, or whatever. And if I can take you to the end there, right to the end, come on, Doc. Hey, calm down a little bit, you're on speed. And right here is where the challenger side, the champion side, and this is where, guys, shut up for a second. Respect your champion!
I can't hear him. Just a second. What is this?
And this stipulates if you don't follow this, then I won't be at the event July 1st. The door is speaking, shut up! In fact, if you don't meet my demands for this particular part of this stipulation, then I'll take the APW Breakout Championship and I'll defend it anywhere but here. That's right. See you later. And most importantly, Polito doesn't get a Breakout Championship match unless you meet my demands.
Oh, bro,
beat one more opponent to face Adam Crow.
He's so good.
I like that too. And unless you beat my demands, I'm out of here. And I'm taking the breakout championship with me. No. It's this way or the highway. I'm out of here. Do you guys trust me?
Yes.
You have faith in me. You guys have faith in me. You guys trust me.
Why me? Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Where am I facing us? Where am I facing this opponent?
So, this opponent, your match is right now. What? You know this who? The Juggernaut, Jay Hunter.
So we have our main event for the evening, I think it is.
This is now the main event of APW Breakout Underground.
So we have Valito's last person before he can face Adam Crow at Love and War for the Breakout title.
Don't forget, these idiots have faith in you. I can't wait to see you let them down.
Crow playing the mind games. He's not even in this match.
Okay, so if Adam... You suck, Adam.
Adam Crow is a flog of the highest order.
Okay, so if Valito wins this match, he gets to face Adam Crow in a championship versus mask match at the next APW.
Absolutely. So the
And
contract
you let this happen.
Oh, what a terrible gentleman.
What? So let me put this straight. Crow goes out of his way to cheat time and time again, and now Valito's the one that gets told one last chance. So if Crow cheats his way out of this, it's, oh no, sorry.
There is a lot of red flags, red tape, lawsuits if this doesn't happen. So if Crow wants to play ball, he can play ball. I've got faith in Valito. Valito's going to win this match.
You have faith in him, but you know what I have faith in? The fact that Jay Hunter is
very big.
Crap out of it.
Valito's going to win this one, and then on Saturday, July 1st, he's going to beat this flog. And that idiot's going to be out of a job once he loses the Breakout Championship. He's going to be out of a job full time.
You're going to be out of a job.
You'll be out of a job.
Okay, so when you think about it, Jay Hunter, he hasn't had the best track record here at APW. He hasn't even, I don't think he's won a match here yet.
Yeah, but who has he faced? He's lost.
Broderick Valentine.
And who is Broderick Valentine? Sorry, the
current heavyweight champion.
Exactly. I'm sorry, that's a competitor. That is a competitor at the very top.
I mean, he's brought in Jay Hunter as a high goon. That's what Jay Hunter is right now. He's a high goon of Adam Crow.
He's not a high goon. He's a hitman. Put it.
Well, he's the Juggernaut, to be fair. It says it on his tights.
Juggernaut. Okay. And what is the Juggernaut right now? A hitman. Do you think Crow wants him to win, or do you think Crow wants him to just hurt him?
I think a bit of both.
Yeah, a bit of both, actually.
Bit of A, bit of B?
It's a good game plan by Adam Crow. Adam Crow, I believe he's like a over 10-year pro.
He's wrestled for 10 years across South Australia and Victoria.
He's smart. Why work harder when you can work when you can just work easier?
Beautiful power slam by the Juggernaut.
He's got red tape on his side.
And that's what Jay Hunter brings to the table, his strength, his tenacity, and he's almost on the verge of potentially ending Valito's chance of going to Love and War. Like, this match hasn't even been confirmed for APW Love and War. Valito has to get through Jay Hunter, and for Valito to openly say, I'm happy to...
Or did the contract say it was for Love and War, or was it just in the future?
It is for Saturday, July 1st at APW Love and War.
Okay, so you've got to think about this. Jay Hunter, he is much more prepared for this match than Valito is.
Yeah.
Valito's not even wearing wrestling trunks. Look at it.
He's wearing his suit pants and his suit
He's
shoes.
really showing what it means to be APW Underground right now.
Here's Valito now in the corner with the punches straight to Jay Hunter. Come on, Valito! Come on, Valito!
I think,
Jay Hunter reverses.
Michael, you're not only the commentator, you're also the
Very biased.
general manager of all of APW now?
No, just he's the general. He's the owner, general manager.
The general manager of the main
What
show.
is your title?
So I look after the main.
Oh my God!
So, but I also oversee what happens at Breakout. Like, still, Jen reports to me, and I report to the board.
Okay, so what you're saying is you shouldn't be biased.
Yeah, good point. Tomo is very biased.
In hindsight,
No, there's no hindsight. It's currently happening right now, and you're biased.
Exactly.
it's because I hate Adam Crow to within an inch of his life.
So you hate him so much that just by association, you're disliking Jay Hunter.
Beautiful splashes to the corner.
You said?
Well, Jay Hunter
said
doesn't
he
need to do this. Jay Hunter can go, no, I don't want to do this.
What happens if he
there.
wins? Does he gets right to the top of the mountain? He beats a former
Contender for the Breakout champion.
Beautiful clothesline into the corner.
and who arguably is the current contender.
Reversal from that bulldog there.
So you saying he doesn't have to do this? What opportunities has he been given before this? What opportunity did he have tonight aside from this?
I believe I'm going to stop somewhere there. Valito's had multiple shots at the Breakout title. He's had to face Jordan Sampson for the title. He's faced Adam Crow back in December. I believe he's gotten 2 shots at the Breakout title with Adam Crow there. Could after him winning this match be the 3rd time that he's the champ?
Who knows? But it's like I said earlier, he's almost the champion. He's almost the champion.
But also,
it's either he's taken that final step or he's back to the bottom of the mountain, in my opinion.
but also Emilio, who, jeez, as I said, Emilio, the suspended official, also kind of helped Crow in his match against Josh Redfield at APW Pandemonium back in February too. So this is not just a first-time offender. So in Emilio, he's done this before as Adam Crow's personal favour.
Beautiful cannonball! So Valito in APW has been known as the Nearly Man. He's nearly won the Breakout title, and he's gotten 3 opportunities at it. At 2 separate challenges, all looking directly at the former Breakout champion that he had got his first opportunity against, the Annihilator.
Don't point to him. He doesn't like that.
Oh, going for the cover. Jay Hunter kicks out of 2 there. Ref Nate Dogg officiating this contest.
But Valito in particular, he's decided to put his mask. He didn't have to put his mask on the line. He's wanting to put his mask on the line.
He wanted, it's simple. He wanted... Valito!
Nate Dogg goes down. And Jay Hunter had put Nate Dogg straight into a trap.
Do you think this has anything to do with him disliking refs, Michael?
I don't think so. I think this was an accidental. This is an accidental here.
A ref cost him the title. He just speared a ref.
To be fair, this is not the first accident of the evening. You had earlier tonight with B squared and Joseph Action.
Oh no!
That guy, not him.
Adam Crow now out there.
We knew he wasn't going to.
Super kick on Jay Hunter.
Cut.
Beautiful cutter.
The sweet and sour, as Valito likes to call it.
Adam Crow outside of the ring. Valito, he's going to capitalize on this. Ducks underneath.
Valito.
Oh, tries to go for a shoulder block.
Power.
Ducks underneath again.
Crow deserved everything he deserved there.
Oh my God!
Hunter's looking perplexed.
Oh my God!
How has Valito?
What's Valito going to go for here? Oh, is he going to go for the top rope? I think he should have just gone for the cover there. That would have been
It wouldn't have mattered. The ref's down.
Good point.
He knows he has to finish.
Valito in the corner.
ringside right next to us. Can't believe it.
Hey, Adam Crow! Hey, Crow! Crow! Look at me! Look at me! Hey, Crow, look at me! Saturday, July 1st, APW Love and War! Say hello to your new breakout champion!
That's my title. Get my title back. Get my title back.
I'm not getting it back.
Well, it's now confirmed. July 1st.
Mask versus. There you go.
Mask versus title, APW Love and War. Let's hit all these dot points now. Come on, Adrian, you've got a few more.
Okay, so this would be, I believe, the 6th or 7th encounter between these two people. They've had several singles matches. This is their second time wrestling for the Breakout Championship. One time was with when Crow was the interim champion. Oh no, 3 times, sorry. 3 times. I think this is like, yeah, it'll be the third. This will be the third opportunity. Valito has gotten it. Adam Crow with that Breakout Championship being on the line.
And now Crow sets his, Valito, I should say, sets his sights on Adam Crow. I'm just so excited Valito was able to get the job done here. Valito will head towards Love and War with the momentum. And he's got one more chance at taking on Adam Crow with his mask on the line.
He said the magic word again, momentum.
And for Valito, this is a big opportunity now. He knows that it's all or nothing for Valito.
But when do you accept that you just can't beat the guy?